Engaged. Portal open. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
Habs Global.
Oh yeah. Welcome to Habs Global, ladies and gentlemen from all walks of life. This is Emmanuel. You can call me Habs. You know how we do it, bringing you up-to-date current information about the Pi network and also specifically about all things that has to do with the Pi network and cryptocurrency in general. Today, I'm bringing you one that is hot. When I say hot, I mean it's hot. One that you and I need to know, one that you cannot miss, okay? What am I talking about? I'm talking about the fact that the Pi network, or we stand a very huge potential of making a big and massive change. Something is cooking and look, I've taken a look at it and I love it. I love it. And I know you are going to love it too. So without further ado, okay, I'm going to jump straight in. We already know that there are price manipulations, which has become a concern for most of pioneers and most of hoppers in general. A lot of people are talking about the fact that the price is dipping, and it's pretty much evident right now. You can see the price of Pi Network literally hitting somewhere about 0.77 cents, dipping down a little bit, all the way from price of almost hitting that $3 mark. And it has become a concern for people. Well, you will be happy to know, okay? You'll be happy to know that the Pi community, when I say the Pi community, I'm not talking about the core team. I mean the Pi community, or the people, or the everybody that makes up the Pi network, or the pioneers, have been cooking, and they've been coming up with some ideas. And I happened to stumble on this one, which was dropped in on the WhatsApp group that had been created by myself, okay? But what I found out is what blows me away, and I'm going to share that with you, and you get to understand it. So if you don't know, there is something we call a DAO, okay, or a DAO. It stands for, or is the acronym for the wording of decentralized autonomous organization, okay? Now, this is not something so new in the crypto space. If you've been in the crypto space, this is something that you come across. There is DeFi, decentralized finance, okay? And then we have the DAO, which is the decentralized autonomous organization. Basically, it means that this is a platform, or these are groups of people that have come together with one mind, okay? And the mind that they've come together with is the fact that they're going to take decisions, make decisions, and also receive incentivization or tokens as a form of appreciation, okay, for decision making. But there is something cooking which is known as the Pi, okay, or the Pi network DAO-swap, which is a DEX, okay, like a decentralized exchange. So we have the centralized exchange, which is the CEX, and then we have the DEX, okay? So the DEX basically is not manned, it's not a centralized body. It's more of like everybody can go in. You go in as long as you're following the rules, you connect your wallet, and you're able to do it. Now, what are some of the importance of this? This means that it's going to remove that bit where you need to, first of all, go to an exchange before you can literally convert your Pi to whichever currency that you want. This time around, once the swap comes into play, you can directly connect your Pi wallet and immediately swap it from Pi coins to whichever token that you're talking about. So with the centralized exchanges, they mostly can do that from Pi coins into, let's say, United States dollar or the British pound or whichever currency of your choice. But with the DEX, you literally can transfer it from Pi coins to USDT, which is a stable coin, or to any other coin or whichever coin that you want, and then all you have to do is to just connect your wallet. Now, this is not just a concept, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll show you in a minute. So it's been a proposal and it's been developed, or is still in the developing stage. According to some research which I did and some information that I got, it is currently in the phase of being accepted or waiting for backing by the PiCore team, or for vetting purposes by the PiCore team to make it viable and useful with immediate effect. So that means that this will not limit anybody. For example, those that live in the United Kingdom or those that live in certain parts of America cannot gain access to, let's say, engage whether they want to change their Pi coins into another cryptocurrency, or they want to convert their Pi coins into a different currency, cryptocurrency. It's impossible, especially when you don't have a centralized exchange to be able to do all these. For example, extra centralized exchange like Coinbase, Binance, all these exchanges have restrictions on them which prevent pioneers and some pioneers in certain regions accessing their Pi coins, or whether they are using it for trading or that they are using it for payment systems or whatever it is, you cannot. But things are changing and the cooking is going on. So I'm going to take you in and we're going to have a look at the DAO, or the PiDaoSwap, PiDaoSwap, and then we'll be able to take it from there. And you tell me, we're going to go in depth, we're going to see how the interface looks like, and from there we will jump on board. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen and you will be able to see what we are talking about. So here we go. Let's have a look. This, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, let me enlarge the screen. So we have here the DAO, okay? The PiDaoSwap, okay? The PiDaoSwap. Let me just say it again. This is still in the test mode phase right now, okay? It's still being worked on. It's waiting for the main open net, even though we are in the open network, but it's waiting for the mainnet, okay, mainnet of the Pi network to be able to kick into focus. So I'll put myself over here, that way you can see. So now we're going to be looking into this bit and looking at the interface. I'm not going to lie, I love the interface. The interface is quite similar with other Web3 platforms. Now, the only thing with this one is that it's backed by the Pi network, okay, in terms of it's being the main token, where the DAO is mainly probably will be mainly owned by pioneers, and with the ones who have majority, or if it is similar to the other types of Web3 or swaps that we know, like Pancake Swap and all these other swaps, then the ones with the majority of tokens get to also make a major importance in the governance of the DAO in this case. So let's say, for example, if Pi Network has the majority of token within the DAO, then Pi Network will have majority the PiCore team will have majority of say in terms of the direction or what can be done. At the same time, the pioneers who are on the platform will also have a say in decision making or suggestion of, let's say, for example, we can decide that we want to make a purchase of a stadium. This is not something that's out of the realm of possibility. So basically, once the stadium or even buy shares in a certain company, like I said, this is a decentralized autonomous organization, okay? The main governance of it is determined by pioneers who will be on that platform, okay, or who will be part of the DAO and will make decisions, and there will be voting to whether yes, let's go ahead with this, or no, let's not go ahead with it. So that is basically what the DAO will stand for. Once the decision is made, there can be the potential purchasing of shares, purchasing of other tokens, purchasing of potential real life commodities okay, as an organization of pioneers backed by the Pi community. So that is what a DAO stands for. Like I said, currently it is still in the test mode phase, and you can see it. And they are currently waiting for the KYB process to go through, or the vetting process to go through. Obviously, looking at the potential of this, it will come under heavy scrutiny by the PiCore team, obviously, because this, ladies and gentlemen, is a game changer, meaning that every pioneer will not have to wait for what do you call it, Binance or Coinbase or a centralized exchange to be able to convert their Pi coins into a different cryptocurrency with immediate effect. With immediate effect, that change can be executed without any problems whatsoever. And at the same time, to being part of the DAO will also mean that decision making, whether to buy things, to sell things, to whichever coin to buy, all these are proposals that can come out as part of the DAO, and the decision can be made whether to go ahead with it. Now, the decision can go all the way up to the possibility or the potential of purchasing like a stadium, a football stadium. I'm saying this in conjunction with the fact that other centralized exchanges have done it. For example, crypto.com. Crypto.com owns, okay, crypto.com owns a stadium in Southern America. And that means that any proceeds that comes from the whether people go on, let's say the stadium takes 1,000 people. If that 1,000 people, if those 1,000 people, each of them is paying even let's say $10 per a ticket to go and watch a football match. That means that they are going to be receiving majority of the proceeds that are going to come out of this, and which is exactly this is what we are looking for. So you come to the terms that about, let's say if it's 100,000, you do the maths. Majority of this is going to come into the SEC, or in this case into the DAO, which will be distributed according to how much token that you hold within the DAO. So let's say if you have more Pi coins and you are within the DAO, it means that you're going to get majority of the proceeds because you contributed a lot of your Pi coins towards it. I hope you guys are getting this. So this is something that is still at the development and is still cooking. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are part of the Pi network, do not be dismayed by the value that you're seeing on the centralized exchange, because on the decentralized exchange, which is the DEX, okay, we are going to see such tremendous, there'll be less manipulation, less slippage on it as you've never seen before. And this is going to be a game changer. Abdul Rahim Karim once again turning up and says, hi guys, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, so you will see that this is a game changer that is going to revolutionize everything. We will no longer be succumbed to the manipulation of centralized exchanges. You see, and it makes sense. Why should a centralized exchange have the liberty to be able to go in and purchase, like a stadium? If a DAO of us are able to come together, join together, and like I said, I've been on a DAO before, okay? I've been on a DAO before, long time back, and it was great. It was great. It was great. But the whole point of this is that if it is backed by PiCore team, or if they pass the vetting stage, it will be a game changer. Obviously, now we can clearly see that they are developing, they are doing so much on the network, on the DAO as a swap. But once it comes to that, means that the DAO is going to be the swap, or the swap is going to be owned by the DAO. And all people who are on the DAO get to benefit from, like, for example, the fee payment of the DAO by means of people coming in to do their swaps. We're going to get some revenue coming in from there. And if the DAO also makes decisions of investing in whether it's a corporate venture, or whether it's a football club, or the likes of that, the possibility is just endless. Meaning that the DAO could, let's say, for example, the DAO could come up with the decision to purchase a second league team, or even as far as, if the money is there, obviously, could go as far as even some teams, maybe not in the English Premier League, because that one, of course, you need a huge amount of money or capital. So that will require a huge amount of Pi coins, which obviously not every, the whole DAO cannot generate that. But the possibility is they could manage or get, even buying a football club, have the manager, like everything is possible with a DAO. I've seen it firsthand, and it's great. It's all have to do with the voting of it, and you vote like you can see on the screen. We have connect your wallet. You can see on the screen the swap tokens, 100 Pi. So this is a test phase, okay? So don't take it as real life conversion rates, okay? So, but like I said, once it has been approved, then, because you can see on this side, it says zero balance. So because I've not connected my wallet yet, I'm just simply inspecting and looking at how well they've designed the website, the site, and the DAO, and how it will be is going to look at. So, and they clearly said it there, which I like, because for transparency case issues, you need to be very transparent when it comes to these things. And you can clearly see, say, test mode active. This is a test version of PiDaoSwap. Please stay tuned for updates. Absolutely, 100%. So you can see there is a lot in the Pi community, ladies and gentlemen. We have only nipped at just the very tip of the iceberg, and jumping off board or selling your Pi tokens right now will be something that you don't want to do. My take is that, especially for those who have been who have deposited all their Pi coins or locked it up for 3, 4, 5 years, yes, it's good to lock it up, but for these instances are the reason why I always say that it will go, or it has a massive push, okay, on. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me. Yes. So as you can see, the interface looks very, very interesting, and I love it. It looks very professional. And I like the fact that they are very transparent with this. The transparency is clear, that it's in the test mode, or the test mode is active. So they are not saying that, 1 minute. Okay. Yeah, so they are not saying that jump in on board immediately, because they are still testing it. And according to information, which I'll also show you here, the information dictates that they are currently in the KYB phase of the approval. So they are waiting on the Pi Network team. Yes, to yes, I think I noticed the sound went down, but I think it should be sorted by now. Let me know if you can hear me well, please. Yeah. So let me know in the comment section if you can hear me without any issues. So as you can clearly see, the dial is very well developed. I like the way the interface is. According to some sources, this was developed by very committed developers, all who are pioneers, and that's a great news. Not just the fact that they are developing it, but the fact that we have such people with such capabilities, and it shows that once the dial picks up, we can be able to make massive improvements, massive purchases. We can be, as a DAO, or as a decentralized autonomous organization, we can be able to reach a massive number of potential, including buying stadiums, including buying other tokens and staking it as a DAO. Okay, so as a decentralized organization, we can buy huge amounts of, because we have the money in terms of Pi coins. Okay, so once it's backed by a Pi network, or once they pass their KYB successfully, hopefully, then the next phase will be the joining of the DAO by pioneers. So you can come in, jump aboard, join in. But of course, like I said, everything will be based upon how much Pi coins you're coming on board with. The one with the highest number will get to have the majority of votes, okay, towards any decision that the DAO makes. So if the DAO decides to make a purchase of a stadium, which, for example, Crypto.com has done, okay, Crypto.com has done in South America, then we have the opportunity to be able to now get a revenue or proceeds from the stadium. And imagine if you're able to get a stadium in the likes of England, or in the likes of any of these countries as a DAO, meaning that the proceeds that are going to come out of every football clubs coming to play, people coming to watch, all the tickets that they buy, man, the amount is crazy. It's crazy. Pi Network is on a whole different echelon. It is at the very top, and it is a game changer, and it's balling. If you look at the swap, the website, the design, it looks immaculate. I love it. I'm not going to lie, I love it. Like I said, this is a test phase, so the value that you might see here is not in actual sense in conformity with what is on the SEX, or the centralized exchange. Most DAOs offer more reward in the exchanging rates than in the centralized exchanges. So, for example, if I go to one PiCoin, you can clearly see it gives you like 3 USDT. Once again, let me state this is a test phase, okay? Test phase. So you can see the rate here, one Pi to 3 USDT, okay? Because it's a token, okay? It's a token. So we're not talking about fiat currency. This is a token. Obviously, you can still use this, but that will be for another topic. But let's see some of the potentially available. So let me see. So so at the moment it's just USDT, which I think is still great. Now I have not connected my wallet, so maybe I might be limited to what I can access in terms of the tokens, the number of tokens that are going to display here. But all things being equal, even if they're going to remain on the USDT, I still think it's a great thing. You can swap and interchange the values here. So let's say if you have $1,000, that means that you probably will get more. Than you. Oh, I just got an idea. You probably get more than you would on the centralized exchange. But at the same time, too, it's for somebody who is smart. Probably they could jump in between this DAO, that is if it becomes active, between this DAO and the centralized exchange, taking advantage of the differences to make your money. If you know what I mean, put in the comment section. Yeah, I do. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. I love this. So you can clearly see it has been well developed. I'm loving every bit of it. And then the number, it can also be equally interchanged, because on here, that is for the purposes of displaying, it's one Pi coin to like $3. Like I said, this is not approved by the Pi network yet, okay? So, but this is not a concept, it's a development that is still in the process. They are very active on social media as the DAO, and I'm glad this was put by. So this development is powered by this group, PiDao protocol. I think I've seen this before. They are almost the same as the PiDao. Okay, so PiDao protocol. Oh well, look at me. So PiDao protocol, that is massive. So here is the swap button. So once you tap the swap, so once you connect your wallet, tap the swap, it swaps straight away and it goes to whichever. So if it's a USDT, so basically if you try connect, this should be able to connect to like MetaMask. Yeah, there you go. So MetaMask, Coinbase wallet, and other wallets. So hopefully we will be seeing like Pi wallet somewhere here. But we'll see. If you say I don't have a wallet, well, obviously it will give you. I do have my MetaMask, but somewhere there. So that's MetaMask. But anyway, we're talking here about this particular one. So as you can see, if once the approval comes through, this is how it's going to look like. Now let's look at any other information. So it says swap seamlessly regardless of your crypto experience. Fast, reliable, and user-friendly swap on Pi Network. Pi Network, we are in the mood. I've got to clap for them, man. Yeah. Whoever were behind, whichever pioneers, envisioned this and actually thought about this, kudos to them, because they are really taking this up to the upper echelons of things, and I love it. I love it down to the core. So it's a simple, intuitive interface for beginners and experts alike. So it doesn't matter whichever level of cryptocurrency knowledge or cryptocurrency that you are, you can still use it, whether an expert or you are just a novice just starting. It's fast, lightning quick transactions with minimal waiting time. Okay, so obviously there's going to be minimal slipages, which will be great. Secure enterprise grade security protecting your assets, protected by advanced encryption. So that is great. So basically what it will mean is that all the proceeds that are going to come from here, obviously, so it's liquidity, so PiDaoSwap, Pi Wave, okay, coming on Q2 2020. Okay, so they've been developing actually for a while. Our advanced functionality is under development. Soon you'll be able to earn rewards by staking your token. Oh my goodness, this is too good. I can't believe it. So you could potentially do staking on this. I love it. I love it already. Guys, if you don't understand what is going on, man. So token staking for me is one of the most lucrative way you can make money through cryptocurrency currently, without wasting or without losing your money, in comparison to buying and waiting for the price to drop or go up to make profits. Because with the staking, just as the Pi network does, so the Pi network literally already does this stuff. Because when you lock up your Pi token, it's basically staking that you're doing, because you stake it, and of course it's a proof of stake. So you stake it, and then you gain reward based on the amount that you stake and the duration that you stake it for. The only thing that in this case is a diode that will do the staking, or the diode. No, I'm not saying an organization. It is an ungoverned organization by one central person or one central organization, but the governance of it is done by everybody based on voting. Okay, and the voting comes together with how much Pi coins that you have on the diode. So all these things come to play. Now, if the DIO is going to be receiving rewards or transfer fees or transaction fees on the DIO, that means that money comes to the DIO. The DIO shares the money to those who are on the DIO, okay, and they get rewards for it. Meanwhile, the Pi network will be rewarding people, obviously, from the D apps, and at the same time to making purchases and making transactions on the network. This is mind-blowing. My goodness. I love this stuff, guys. I love this stuff. So the market fluctuations and manipulation by the centralized exchange is only a fraction of it, and it shouldn't be something that should actually get you worried. Honestly speaking, it shouldn't, because I'm only praying that they get this diode gets the approval or the KYB approval by the Pi Network core team. Okay. Once the approval comes in, everything else that goes on from there basically is going to be positive stuff that are going to further enhance our lives and make things great for each and every pioneer out there. So as a pioneer, Literally, we have access to so much more that we can even imagine. My brain can't even put together the entirety of how vast this is. So every pioneer who's on Pi Network will have the opportunity to do so many things. Okay, let me break it down so you understand it. If you want to make more Pi coins, okay, if you want to increase your financial capabilities whatsoever, it's possible. Someone might say, well, how does that affect me and how can I do a change? Okay, let's say you're someone who is in India. Now, I realized recently, majority of my viewers come from India, Nigeria, and others. So if you're in India, you've been doing this Pi network mining for so long, okay? Now you will ask yourself, how can I benefit? How can I make more Pi coins? How can I make more money out of it? Now you'll be able to transfer your Pi coins. Well, not now, but once the PiDAO is approved, you'll be able to make your transaction, okay, from your Pi wallet or Pi coin straight to United States dollars, okay, and there are countless amount of what do you call it, organizations or sites that literally do a loading of Visa cards with USDT. It's easy. It's easy. You can easily get that. That way you can be able to get a debit card where you can be able to make purchases, make payments whatsoever with your Pi, which you've swapped to USDT. And that is amazing. This is a great thing. Jay Smith said, this is great live. No one is pointing out this utility. Absolutely. Well, see, this was dropped in by someone on the Pi WhatsApp. I think it was Karim. And I picked it up. I did some research on it and I love it. I love it. This is amazing. If you are in India, Nigeria, this is a game changer. This can change your life. This has the potential to change your life and transform families and lives all around. Because if I'm able to swap my Pi coins into USDT, which is a stable coin, I can choose to keep it there as a stable coin, or I can choose to move it from the stable coin into and partner it with one of the companies that offer or have partnered with Visa to be able to make give out or utilize your Pi coins in the form of USDT to make purchases and payments wherever in the world. So you can just literally load it up. Let's say you've staked up some Pi, okay, for a certain period. Now that period is going to generate for you more Pi coins. So if based on that, look at the one that is generating more for you because you staked it as kind of like interest, because then you can now live on just the interest of your staked Pi. How nice is that? So if you manage to get, let's say 100, 200, 300 of, let's just say on an average you're getting maybe per month you're getting, let's say, 300 Pi coins, okay. In fact, let me just bring it down. Let's say 200 or maybe 100. Let's say 100 Pi coins. You manage to get 100 Pi coins based on you going on the PiD apps, you selling some goods or services, you doing something that brings you. There are so many things that you can do that brings generation of more Pi coins. Whether you are a node user, whether you are an active D app user, whether you join a DAO, the PiDAO, if it comes, that if it becomes active and you are getting rewards on them because you are participating on the DAO, the DAO has made a purchase of whether it is another token and they've staked it, or it is let's say an entity or an organization and they are getting the dividends from that organization. It could even be staking stock exchange, okay, buying some stock exchanges and getting dividends on a first quarterly basis. The dividend that come in will come into the DAO, okay, as a DAO. You understand? And when it comes into the DAO, then the DAO will distribute it to each and every person on the DAO based on how much they have contributed to the DAO. And that is brilliant. That is brilliant. So let's just say let's just say it's 100. Okay, let me go to the swap. Let's say per month you get 100. Now this 100 is interest alone. Okay, interest alone. So per the 100, literally you are getting, that's about 300. So for 100 Pi coins, you're getting like, let's say $300. Okay. Now, obviously, if you're not happy with $300 per month as a side hustle or as a side where you basically didn't have to work, you didn't have to do anything. Nobody asked you to wake up early in the morning to do a 9 to 5. Nobody asked you to go anywhere to do anything whatsoever, which you didn't want to do. All you did was wake up in the morning, check your phone, or you tap your mining. You went to here, you check this, you check that, Okay, everything is working. The system is in progress. It is working for you. It is working for you. All you had to do is check the phone. That's it. Finish. $300 at the end of the day, at the end of the month. And you understand the potential of increasing this. Some of us obviously will have more. So for 300 Pi coins, if the person is clocking in 900, and this is 300 on a consistent basis, because you staked a certain amount of Pi coins, you're getting this per the end of every single month. So whether you are sleeping, eating, drinking, going, doing whatsoever, the potential to earn this is great. And that for me is profit. It's massive profit, and you can turn this around. If 900 USDT is coming in every single month as a pioneer and you don't have to do anything, what are the odds? Come on, guys. This is a game changer. This is a game changer. Because if I'm earning 900 a month, do you know how much that's going to come to offset other bills or something like that? Or where you can channel this 900 USDT, that's literally $900. $900 in whichever currency that you are. If you are in Nigeria, I don't know how much that conversion rate is right now. If you're in Ghana, I don't know how much the conversion rate will be right now. And it goes on and on and on and on. If you're in India, I don't know how much the rupees, yeah? Yeah, I think rupees. India spends rupees. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or yeah, in the comment section, put in the comment section the currency that India spends. But this is going to be a game changer. And this is one of set of the benefits of being on the Pi network, or this is one of the things that is coming. I've also heard, which I'm yet to confirm, okay, about a potential partnership with Visa. Okay, now this is brilliant, meaning that if you could probably just swap it straight into the Visa, of course, using, so if that Visa will use the current Pi price based on the centralized exchange, which we currently see now, which is the 0.70, then there's no point. I'd rather come to my PiDaoSwap and swap my Pi coins into USDT, pay some amount of as payment fee or transaction fee to the DAO, which if I'm part of it, I'm benefiting again. Come on. Oh! Welcome to Pi Network, ladies and gentlemen. This is the number one play. You will never hear this anywhere. Only on Hubs Global. Only on Hubs Global. And I'm not just saying it, I'm backing it with facts, with things that you can see. You can check it for yourself. You can check this for yourself. Now, let's look at something interesting. I told you, I don't sleep. When it comes to Pi Network, I'm not sleeping on them. Nah. How can I sleep on this? No. It's not possible. So have a look at this. So I did a little bit of research, okay? And I wanted to have a fair idea of what it is that this thing is going into. Now have a look at this. So ChatGPT dropped this in, okay? Because I wanted to find out more about the PiDaoSwap. Now it says that if PiDao gets officially backed, because I wanted to know if they get backed, what is going to happen? Backed by the Pi network core team, it could significantly impact the Pi ecosystem and the broader cryptocurrency space. Here's what could happen. Now have a look. I'm going to just touch on some of them, these ones real quick, so that you have an idea of what it's said regarding that information. So number one, it says a secure and fair trading platform. 100% agree. PiDaoSwap aims to prevent price manipulation of Pi coins by external exchanges. If it is backed, ladies and gentlemen, if it is backed, then we are going to see that if it is backed, it would establish a decentralized, transparent market where Pi transactions reflect genuine market value rather than speculative trading. So this will do away with all this manipulation that goes on in a centralized exchange. So with this coming, if this comes on board, we can say bye-bye to Binance. They can do whatever they want. We don't really care. That is their cup of tea. Or it will not be a privilege for them to host us or list us. We don't care. If you're going to list me and you're going to give me what less than the value that I know that I should have, then what's the point of me wasting my precious Pi coins on Binance when I could easily get a DAO, come onto a Pi DAO owned by pioneers and swap and get myself some 300 USDT that is literally going to start pulling people? Because see, that means people, if they keep lowering the price in the centralized exchange, people will go and buy it. Because if I can buy one Pi coin with Binance or whichever cryptocurrency exchange for 0.60 for 60 cents, okay, and come to PiDaoSwap and swap one for 3. You see the point? Absolutely. It will be such a game changer. They will not have enough Pi coins in any of the exchanges to do business. They will automatically they will not have any what do you call it? They will not have any option. There will be no other option than for them to, with immediate effect, raise the value up. Else, people will come and buy it cheap. They will go to exchanges, buy it cheap, come to the DAO, swap it high. Yeah. Buy cheap, swap high. Simple. Simple. This will get them to sit up. And the interesting bit is that this is still cooking. It's still what? Cooking. Now, let me see. Where is it? I want to show you. So let me share. So this is the official PiDaoSwap X. Okay, this is the official PiDaoX. Now, like I said, they are in the phase of getting approval by the Pi Core team. So you can see some stuff here. So let's just read something on their official X page. It says the first multifunctional integrated DAO DEX on the mainnet. Now let's look at this. It says, let me introduce our new member, PiDaoLink, which I'll look into. Now, this is the mascot for the DAO. So every DAO mostly you need to have a mascot, some kind of like a representation animal or something that represents. Now, the holders will unlock stake and earn platform tokens, governance voting rights, and multi-project airdrops, IDO whitelist access. Let me see if there's more. PiDaoLink evolves, or as it evolves, new superpowers unlock as it grows. So these are just if you've been part of a DAO, this is very similar. Okay, so how to enter, to retweet, blah 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 blah, and then, like I said, they are still waiting on the what do you call it, the approval coming in from the Pi Core team. Hence, I'm taking my time not to join it or connect my wallet just yet. Like if you can see on here, it has the PancakeSwap. So PancakeSwap has similarities with the PiDaoSwap. The only thing, the PiDaoSwap will be part of the Pi network. I mean, once they are approved, depending on what the Pi Core team says, and you can see here they put in at Pi Core team the first. So they are tagging themselves to the Pi Core team. They are opening themselves up for scrutinization by the Pi core team so that they can become credible, okay, for the Pi pioneers. And I like that fact that they have been very open. They are coming in without any restriction, without any hold on them, making sure that they are presenting themselves as they want it to be, as they want to be known. And once again, it brings me up to here. Now, liquidity, it says, let me see what they talk about liquidity. So our advanced functionality is under development. So yeah, I think we've read this part. Get notified when we launch. So yeah, it, like I said, it's a DAO, and I'm pretty sure they are waiting for the final confirmation to come in from the PiCore team. And once that happens, they will launch. Now, I'm going to be monitoring this very, very closely. So let me see how their governance, let's look at how their tokenization pre-sale. Okay, so they're doing PiDao governance token. Now, I'm not advocating for anybody to buy any token from them. I'm just saying, just observe it. It's still in the process of being accepted. If the PiCore team come out to say, yes, we green light, good to go. So this is whitelist pre-sale active. Okay, so price per share, 100 USDT, maximum per address, 5 shares. Okay, so and each address can have 5 shares within. Okay, that's good. Your purchase 100. Okay. Like, it's still in the test phase. So yeah, this is what it's saying. So you can buy 3, 5, each one costing 100. All right. So it has the typical dial sense to it, and I like that. It's transparent. They've been open, and they've made it clear they are still in the development stages. And okay, they have day and light, and I think that will be the white page. Yeah, redefining DeFi. Okay, I think this I read it. Redefining DeFi on Pi network. So PiDaoSwap is pioneering the first fully decentralized community governed exchange in the Pi ecosystem, combining advanced trading features with true on-chain governance and multi-chain interoperability. Oh my goodness, I took all my efforts to pronounce that word. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a big surprise. Oh, hold on. I don't think I saw that. Let me see. Where is it? Because I want to show you guys. Okay. Yeah. So this is the interface. It says or this is like I think the white page giving more information about. So redefining DeFi on Pi network. So the PiDaoSwap is pioneering the first fully decentralized community governed exchange in the Pi ecosystem. Keyword, in the Pi ecosystem. We have not even gone a bit into what the ecosystem is even truly all about and all that is within. Pi ecosystem, combining advanced trading features with true on-chain governance and multi-chain interoperability. Once again, takes all my effort to pronounce that word. So it's going to be a decentralized exchange that is governed by the community in the Pi ecosystem. Once they filter out team composition, core members are senior. Yeah, there it is. So they are senior blockchain technology team from Canada with a full cycle development experience in the crypto industry. Hence, they being able to create, like I said, the DAO and how the system will look like. Of course, they are being scrutinized, or they will be scrutinized if they want the approval of the PiCore team. Project background: it was established in 2023, so it's not really long. I mean, this is 2025, beginning of almost in the beginning phase. So obviously they've had the whole of 2024 to develop and take their time in coming up with the project. And I'm very glad that now they are coming out, and we can clearly see the amount of I can see the amount of work that they put into this. Current progress: it says completed DEX basic infrastructure development, technical adaptation, continuous protocol layer optimization, awaiting, look at it, awaiting Pi network mainnet launch. Okay. Now we are in the open network. launch, okay? But for the mainnet launch, it's not yet there. Just so everybody is aware, the Pi network has the open network, giving opportunity for other external exchanges to be able to trade and relate. But for the open network launching, is not yet there yet, but hopefully very soon. Strategic positioning. So building the first community governed DEX in the Pi chain ecosystem, realizing three core values: decentralized architecture, DAO governance, and ecosystem openness. So for the decentralized architecture, just open chain trading system with central node control, 100% decision making through token holder proposals and voting. Now, if the Pi core team gets to be maybe the centralized architect, I don't know if people are going to be okay with that. I, for one, knowing the fact that the Pi network team for the past 6 years have been the one at the helm of affairs, guiding this sale all through, I wouldn't mind them being the highest holders of on the DAO. Therefore, we'll be able to make major decisions on it. But of course, majority of the Pi coins is held, or 80% of Pi coins is held by pioneers, thereby giving them 80%. So if all the majority of the Pi the Pi pioneers decide to vote, that means even if the Pi core team makes a decision, says, okay, we want this to go there, the remaining 80% will have the opportunity to counter that action and say, okay, this is not what we want, especially within the DAO. Okay, within the DAO, core products and features. So I actually have a lot. Gee, that is so good. So core decentralized exchange, facilitating decentralized token trading for both mainstream and ecosystem tokens through an advanced automated market maker AMA model with enhanced capabilities. The key highlights will be a low slippage, which is very important. You need low slippage and high liquidity. So multi-tier liquidity pools with dynamic fee adjustments to optimize trading experience for large transaction. Absolutely, you need that. Cross-chain compatibility, future integration with major blockchains, enabling seamless trading of BTC, ETH, and other mainstream assets. Advanced order types, support for limit orders, stop loss orders, and other professional trading requirements. So for those that do spot trading, on trading, quick trading, like boom, come in, come out, get it in, get it. This will be great for them. The low slip rate and the spot trading. Since not super clear, but yeah, that's not my voice restream. But I think I can still see it. So advanced order types, support for limit orders, stop loss orders, and others. So this will be great for those who do day trading, those who, especially on the Pi network, okay, those who use the Pi to USDT. This will be something that will be very great for them in terms of making sure that you're getting your Pi in, you're making your sale, you're making your stop and loss orders, placing them advantage points so that you make your gains, and also at the same time you prevent your losses. And then if you also look at the IDO Launchpad, so premier incubator for high quality project launches in the Pi network ecosystem, facilitating fair token distribution and project discovery. Now, the fair trading distribution is basically talking about the fact that if you become part of the DAO, okay, once they've gotten the approval, and once, let me just put it out there, if they get the approval, I want to be the first to join them straight away. Now, I might not have 50,000 Pi coins available, like lying down waiting, but I will put in a considerable amount so I can secure myself in there and be able to get passive Pi income flow on a regular basis. And like I said, I love passive income flow. If you love passive income flow and you want to be financially independent, you've come to the right place and you've come to the right network and you are in, as long as you stay tuned and don't get distracted by the noise. Don't get distracted by what other exchanges are displaying, or the centralized exchanges are displaying, and you are focused. You can clearly get the upper hand of this. Participation mechanism, dual access route. So community whitelist, okay, via the $PiDAO staking for lottery eligibility. Okay, that's good. Public auctioning pools using Dutch auctioning or fixed price subscription models. I've got to be honest, I don't know much about this. I'll look into it. But auctioning, I mean, the English makes sense, but the whole idea behind it, I don't. But the first one, the community whitelist, yeah, I do. I know what they're talking about. Staking. I love staking. Love staking, guys. Love staking. If you don't know, if you're on the Pi network, you do stake. Okay, let me just put it that way. If you lock up your Pi coin, that is staking. So staking basically means you're locking up for a certain period of time and you're getting the returns based on the amount that you staked. So this is going to be one of those platforms within the ecosystem on the network if they get approved. One more time. Let me just make that clarification. So quickly running through project selection criteria, smart contract audits by SEC. So that's great. Team, KYC, and roadmap verification, community governance, voting for listing, exclusive token staking pools with boosted yields. Great. Now I love this. Now farming and single token staking, diversified yield generation opportunities through liquidity provision, and single asset staking with optimized rewards. Now, I would love it if they could keep the main they could keep the main wallet with PiCore team. That would be great. Tiered reward system, so liquidity mining, okay, provide LP for BTC or ETH trading pairs for maximum APY. Okay, cool. So APY means that basically it's talking about the amount of interest that you're going to get, basically, or the yield on the whichever liquidity that you are going to be providing. Real-time compounding with auto reinvestment functionality. Okay, real-time compounding, so you can choose to restake it, okay, therefore recompounding your interest over and over and over. Boosted rewards for long-term liquidity providers. Okay, so for those that are going to provide the liquidity for long-term, like I said, this liquidity literally is in, or should be, or will be in Pi token, okay, or in Pi coins, and that's exactly what you are looking for. So basically, sorry about that, but so basically, this is amazing stuff, guys. You see, all throughout this, I haven't even mentioned any. I'm not even talking about the price. No, I don't really care about that. Because what is, like I said, what is price? If you can swap your Pi coins on the PiDAO swap for one Pi coin to $3, what is your business going to Binance or whichever, even Gate.io and all these centralized exchanges, to go and exchange your one Pi coin for 0.60 cents? That's a big loss. And the good thing is, if the DAO gets approved, this is a game changer. That's it. Or I'm telling you, once they get approved, all the centralized exchanges will go out as well. Maybe not like collab, but with PiCoin in mind, zero. They will not have any ability to do anything about it. If they still want to be part of it, the only option will be to raise the value to the same standard as that of the DEX. Period. So they will have no other option than to raise it, because nobody will want to go there. Why should I go and change my Pi coins with you when I can get better, like returns on here. Plus, if you are part of the DAO, you also going to get rewards based on the fee that you paid for the transaction. Man. Now, let me finish this quick. Single token staking, flexible staking of PiDAO, dollar DAO, and partner tokens, okay, tiered APY. So basically, based on lock period, 7 to 60 days, governance rights, and fee sharing for stakers. You see why those who make money on cryptocurrency, especially the ones that really take their time to go through, see why they never go broke? Nah, you can't go broke. Nah. It's a simple matter of work smart. Work smart, and that is you. Because if you are a node user on the Pi network, you staked your Pi coins, you're getting your mining at a faster rate, you're receiving your Pi coins from the Pi network, you're taking that amount, and you are going into the Pi DAO, that is if they want to get approved, and you're doing another staking on a recompounding on within that. The interest, oh my days, you are generating. Guys, you can choose to be what? To not work for whatever, and you'll still be able to get your daily bread on a day-to-day basis without any issues. I can't wait to see the outcome of this. And honestly speaking, I really want them to be approved. And it's a choice. You can choose to join if you want, you can stay within the ecosystem on the side of the staking within the Pi with the Pi network, or you can join. That is, if they get approved by the Pi network core team, and the Pi network can present them as because basically this is a major addition in terms of the utility, a major one. So you have the D apps or the applications that already now. And now we have the .pi domain, which have been added, which is also another revenue opportunity if you are able to integrate with the advertisements, which I've done another video of it. If you've not watched that, please do watch it. You get more understanding about it. And then, so the D apps have advertisers. The Pi domain will have advertisement attached because it works just as the normal .com and .co.uk all the .io .a whatever, all that it already works within that company, and they have the ad, so it will be easy for integration. And then you have the DAO, guys. You have a DAO, and that DAO is going to be bringing in more for pioneers. So you realize that if you're a node user, obviously the amount of transaction is going to be super massive, because the amount of people who are going to be doing swapping of Pi coins to USDT to Pi coins, but you can do USDT to Pi coins and stake it, okay, and stake it either within the Pi ecosystem, Pi network on your app, by increasing 3 years, 1 year, 2 years, whatever, or you can be part of the DAO, that is if they get approved, where you also be getting incentivization based on the amount of staking that you've also done on there. So for somebody you can stake here and stake there, and you'll be getting rewards from both sides, and then you can be a node user, and you can be getting reward from that. You can check the D apps, be getting rewards from that. So if you were to plan it well, by the end of the month, you'd have gotten, based on just rewards alone, you'd have amassed a huge amount of Picoin and just convert it into a USDT and straight up into a Visa USDT card. Boom! There you go. You have your card, you can buy, do whatever you want to do, buy a plane ticket, fly to wherever, just tap. Hallelujah. That's what we're talking about. This is what a Pi network is about. And we've not even gone far. Right now, Amazon's domain, Pi domain is very competitive. My days, 30,000 Pi coins plus. If by now you've not secured yourself a Pi domain, I don't know what you are waiting for. What are you waiting for? secure yourself a Pi domain. I have, in case you don't know. So Jay Smith, Jay Smith, you did mention this. Jay Smith said he's building. He said, I can't wait to secure my Pi domain. Well, you can do it now. Just maybe you play the auction in. Put the auction in. I'm currently building a D app for the Pi network right now. Brilliant. See, we need to partner. Okay, you need to message me privately. Okay, let's see what it is. Maybe, who knows, I might be able to come in as a shareholder. I want to be part of the shareholder. See, work smart. Jay Smith. So it doesn't mean that you're a developer then. That would be great. If you're a developer, that is great. I myself, I have some ideas that I want to put out. I'm currently looking for developers to be able to develop some of these D apps. Because see, the D apps is the next big thing. Let me show you guys something. See, I'm always searching on the internet to make sure I'm bringing you the best stuff. Okay, so let me see. Hold on. Okay, brilliant. Let me see. I'm trying to see how I can show you guys this. Okay, yeah, so I can show you an image. Okay, cool. Brilliant. So let me show you this image. Boom. Do you see this image? It looks gibberish and all that. Let me put this one aside. This image that you see, ladies and gentlemen, these are all the Pi D apps, the icons. Okay. Now, some of them I can see, some of them I haven't seen before. Hopefully I will see them. These are some of the potential ones. Obviously, some of them are still going through. They might still be vetting and all that. Look at the number. Now, if by visual observation alone, I can tell some few things. The first one is the Fireside. The second one, the wallet. That's a Brainstorm. On the next, the third one. And I think that one is the KYC, which all these, the very first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, if you are counting it from where I am sitting, is my left to my right. Okay. I don't know how it will appear to you. It might be the opposite way. But we can count ones that we already know or we've already seen before. And then if you come down, I can see some of the e-commerce ones there. I think Pi Mall and stuff like that. I can see Pi. Let me see where is my favorite one? Pi Game. I can't see Pi Game, but I love Pi Game. Let me put it that way. But some of them we are yet to even unravel. We are yet to unwrap it. Yeah, I see that one. That's the Latin one. It has a distinctive face to it. And let me put it this way. I've also checked out the radio. There's a radio one on the PiD app. Yeah, there it is. On the very far right. Yeah, I don't think I can't highlight it yet. But I've seen this one. I've heard the radio. It works. It works on the Pi network. It works. If you go in there, you don't have to put any token or anything there. But it works. I listened to a couple of music, radios and stuff. I was like, wow, this is amazing. Now, I don't know if they do the radio as themselves or they just kind of like representing, just connecting another radio station. But whichever be the case, it's a great app and I love it. Map of Pi. I think I see Map of Pi. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I see Map of Pi somewhere there. And other ones, I some of them, and I see Workforce is over there too. So this gives you, we have all this, ladies and gentlemen. Now, some of them, like I said, I've seen them. Pi, what you got is over there. Yeah, I've seen that one. Now, other ones, I am yet to see them. Obviously, like they said, we have over 100. Altogether, about 100. So you can imagine. Jay Smith says, "Yeah, I'll message you when I have it finished. I want to have the MVP ready before it's live, so it's a smooth transition into the market. I'm also a developer as well." Brilliant. See, this is what it's all about. This is the stuff that I'm looking for. We have developers, man. There are developers all the way in Canada. All the way in Canada. You saw with the PiDao. And look at the amazing work they've done developing this DAO. And I really, really, really hope that the PiCore team will approve of them and they can come on board. And look, it's going to be a game changer very soon. And I don't really care. Even if they send PiCoin value on the centralized exchanges to 0.50, yeah, let them do their thing. The Pi, and like I said, right now we have some stuff that we have to be looking forward to. Okay, as a Pi network, we have an upcoming Pi 2 day coming where the auctioning day will end, and once it ends, we will be able to know the next step forward. And like I said, once I really want to know whoever owns that Amazon domain. I know they probably might not tell us, but it will be so interesting to know. I'll be so thrilled if they come out and say, well, ladies and gentlemen, the Pi domains have been opened. You can now officially go to www.amazon.pi. Hoorah! Oh my goodness. So Jay Smith said, I also plan to use the ad network to advertise the D app. Yes. Man, nice one, Jay Smith. I really like this guy. I don't know, Jay Smith, I've never met you, but I like you already, man. I like you already. And I'm hoping to see your D app logo, pop up here. And if you need any help, if you see any help which you think I can be of, I'll jump in. I'm ready. But we need to communicate and see what your app is all about. Okay, so you can message me and then we can sit down and have a look at this and see the potential. Hopefully, maybe I might be able to chip in one or two things. I'm game. Okay, I'm game. I'm down. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call networking. This is a real network. Okay, real network. We are about to enter into a different era that we have not seen before. If you're not even using the advertisement platform right now on the Pi network, you are losing. I currently am about to jump in on board. Like I said, my phone is not working at the moment, so I'm using a temporary phone. It's going to be ready, I think, on Thursday. Once it's ready, I'm jumping in to see how I can advertise on the Pi network and see how much I need to pay and how much duration is going to last. And I'll do a comparison between that and my and YouTube advertisement and see how it's going to go. And like I said, if I'm going to get a lot of traction on Pi network for a minimum amount of Pi coins, so be it. I don't mind placing in 10 Pi coins if I'm going to get an advertisement on majority of or the most used Pi network D app. You understand? Put it on there and get my traction. Easy does it. Absolutely. Including even the creation of Shopify stuff. And then you see it's endless. You just have to think smart. Think a little bit outside the box and boom, you are in. You are in and it's for life. It's for life. Showing you back on this, you get the sense of where things are projecting right now. So back onto the dial. Let me see, where is that? Yes. So the dial's quite cheap. So I think it's coming to the very end of it here. Dial governance framework. I mean, there's a lot. If you want to read more on this one, you can check the website out. So docs.pi or PiDao, PiDao swap.com. You can be able to take your time and go through the white paper and the governance and all the things that you need to know, how the dialogue framework has been made, the government, the payment systems, and they're also talking about this, a community NFT ecosystem. Oh my God. Oh man. I don't know these guys, but man, look, you can see the thought that they put into this. Hold on. Let me take this one off so you can be able to see what I mean. Okay, hold on. And this is just a tip of the iceberg. Oh, hold on. Why is it not showing? So okay, so I had to stop the screen sharing and go back in there so you can see what I just saw. So this is NFTs, okay? NFTs. Now, for those of you who don't know, if you know NFTs, you know it. I think somewhere about 2020, 2029, 2019, 2020, they're about NFTs became a big, 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 big thing where, non-fungible token, that's what it means, where whether it is arts, it's purchase of different paintings and etc. and people bought it for so much amount of money. Man, they're bringing in community NFT ecosystem. My days. Oh, this is nice. Oh, it's nice. Exclusive benefits, priority access to Pi Network ecosystem token airdrops, enhanced voting power in community DAO proposals, access to NFTs. So access to NFTs, mining pools with amplified rewards, invitation to exclusive community events with rewards. Oh gosh. Woo! Oh my goodness. Jay Smith say thanks, Hobbs. I really appreciate you too. Yes, man. I do see when I see potential, I see potential, and you got potential, mate. The very fact that you are embarking on an app development on the D, it is a great feat which will yield a lot of good stuff coming in, and of course, we are going to be here for it. NFT utility, boom. See, I can't read everything. There's too much good stuff on here. It's like feeding somebody with too much honey. Collection tier and roadmap. Limited to 1,000 NFTs with the highest utility and governance power. Okay. So they're using NFTs for the governance. All right, fine. So the more you hold, the more power you have in decision making. That's top tier. V2 technical breakthroughs, limit order book system up to 50x leverage contract. Man, whoever did this, these guys are like serious. See, this is their roadmap. Platform core advances, development roadmaps. 2025 by 2025, the first to the second quarter, they are looking to launch a PiDaoSwap V1 on Pi Network 10. Look at it. Look at this. Launch of PiDaoSwap V1. That's the first version one on the Pi Network testnet. And then MVP with basic swap functionalities and liquidity pools, initial DAO governance framework implementation, community building initiatives, and early adopter program. Then and this is 2025. So that is exactly what they are doing. Remember what I said? I'll try to get that information for you where it said they are in the I think it was on the X. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull that information out. I'm always trying to bring in as much as possible for you guys. Where is that news? I read it and I left it. Okay, hold on. Okay. Yes. So it's not owned by anything. Let me see. Into a strategic partnership. Okay. Become a DAO member of Pi. Okay. So this one Pi new, but no. There's one I'm looking for. Oh, hold on. Let me look for it here. Yes. PiDaoSwap. So this is information on them from Hold on. So have a look, guys. Have a look. So this is the official X, okay, the X account of the PiDAO. All right, as of now. Now you can see they said we fully understand the community's recent concerns and emotional fluctuations regarding Pi price. As the development team, we firmly believe the current price does not reflect Pi's long-term value, with mainnets not yet fully open and on chain. And this was like 38 minutes ago. 38 minutes ago on X. You can go and check it and read it yourself. And it makes sense. Let me just read a little bit more. Let's see. Our perspective. The current valuation resembles an unopened transoceanic bridge. Its true wealth will be determined by traffic flow. Yes, that's the ecosystem applications after mainnet launch. We've observed numerous pioneers discussing mapping solutions in comments. As a 100% community-driven DAO project, we stand ready to voice for all pioneers. We urge at PiCore team to expedite the rulemaking for qualified pioneers to claim their tokens, accelerate mainnet launch, improve KYB verification efficiency. Good, good, good. Only when every pioneer holds Pi can we achieve true consensus and ecosystem prosperity. Most pioneers have persisted for years. Pi has become their life work. Ecosystem development is crucial for sustainability growth. Let's build stronger foundation together. Absolutely, I agree with them. 1,000%. 1,000%. So I think I'll try to look for the other news, but like I said, it goes to show the amount of work that is going on behind the scenes. A lot of people who are even watching me now, they don't know all this. You don't know what's going on. There's a lot of information that you're not gotten access to, obviously. But this is going on. Things are moving. I'm not kidding. And the potential is super great. The potential is super, super great. Okay. Yes, Jay Smith. DM me on my pie chat. Yeah, DM me on my pie chat. Let's communicate. Let's work some things out. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can clearly see things are cooking, things are in the making, things are going on right now. And this is 38 minutes ago, basically. So you can see where things are moving right now. Let's gather together because we are about to fly immediately. Okay, immediately. Let me share this one. So switch it up onto the white paper or the whitelist for the PiDAO, which we're still on talking about. You can see they have the list down of how they've envisioned the whole thing, how they've seen it. Now it's just the whole thing of Pi core team expediting some processes that should come in play. And if for me, from where I'm sitting, they just need to set it in motion, and see things cascade forward. They can come in as an advisory board, for the PiDAO if possible, and manage things right from the background within it, and let pioneers have access, especially having access to the token. Okay, that is due them. Okay, having access to the token that is due them. I don't know when the Pi core team are going to release it, but when they do, there's going to be a whole lot of changes, because I wouldn't want to just take my Pi coins and exchange it for dollars and go and spend it and that's it, done. The money's gone. I would rather invest it wisely, get more, invest more, and then leave off the proceeds or the interest or the dividends of my Pipeline. And that is the ultimate way to be a great part of the Pi network and benefit from it. Not necessarily or not primarily just taking your Pi coins and going to the exchange. You sell it, you exchange it for dollars, for pounds, and then you go and buy something and that's it. You forget about it. You've lost. The best way is to reinvest, okay, the Pi tokens in the ecosystem or within, like I said, a DAO or of this sort, if you want to get approved by the Pi core team, so that you'll be able to have a consistent flow of income stream. Okay, consistent flow of income stream. Live off of your interest. Don't live off of your initial investment. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You spend 6 years and you've gotten 1,000 Pi coins, and then you go and exchange all that 1,000 Pi coins, and you go and buy what? A car? Like, seriously? Nah, bruh. When you can invest, when you can literally, rather than watching your Pi coin sit on your Pi wallet, you can literally just lock some of them up, okay? Boost your mining rate, or take some of it, send it to, what do you call it? Invest, exchange some, invest in and becoming a node. How much would it even cost you? You can actually purchase laptops or other stuff from on the PiFest, those who are selling laptops. Get your specs together, get that laptop, bring it in, get your node running, so that on a day-to-day basis, as long as you have all that requirement, the requirements of whether it's a PC or whatever, you are still going to be getting cash. Let me put it that way. Getting Pi coins on a day-to-day basis. You can go to do your job, go to your work, or go and do whatever you want to do. I'm talking to you right now, but my node is working for me, basically. It's working for me. Whether I go to bed, don't go to bed, sleep, when I go to sleep, it doesn't really matter. It's still working for me. And I want it to work for you too. Now imagine, so I'm helping the network, at the same time, the network is helping me. Now, if the PiDAO comes on board and I become a member of it, and I put a certain amount in there as a DAO member, every single proceeds or every return of the DAO, I get a portion of it. And I can choose to recompound that one, or I can just be living off of that. If you're able to plan it well, you probably on a monthly, if like for me, okay, I don't know about you. If in a month's time, if every month I'm able to amass, let's say 400 Pi coins, or this is a hypothetical situation, okay? Let's say 400. No, even 400 probably might be. Let's say 100. Let's say 100 at the end of the month, coming from all the multiple streams of your rewards and stuff, and you gather them, and you're getting 100 Pi coin worth, okay, or 200 Pi coin worth. That's let's say to go by that, okay. If you go onto the Pi, the PiDaoSwap, yeah, easy. 200 Pi coins, that's equivalent to about 600 USDT. And that for me is great. The fact that I didn't have to do anything. So you literally would have earned $600 without you doing anything. You didn't do anything. You didn't go to work. You didn't wake up in the morning. You didn't go and clean or work 9 to 5. I don't really care which 9 to whichever one that you do. But guys, the information I'm sharing is jam. Is jam. So Afum says, "Hi bro, good evening." Good evening, Afum. I hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing great. So this is exactly what, as pioneers, we need to be pushing for. And I really, really hope that today you got to learn a lot, and you are really pumped up as I am, because I am super pumped up right now. 1,000%. I kid you not. 1,000%. Now I'm going to open the phone lines for about 5 to 10 minutes. Anyone who wants to jump in on board, based on what we've talked about today, if you have a contribution, please do jump in. I'm dropping the link here. Please share, like, and subscribe to this channel if this is the first time coming on here. Welcome to Hubs Global. This is how we do it. bringing you up-to-date information about the Pi network and cryptocurrency in general. Very soon, we're going to be introducing other aspects of Hobbs Global. We're going to be talking about Hobbs Health. Okay, well, we're going to be talking about health because there's no point of you chasing wealth when you have no health. Okay, so as you're looking at your financial aspect, you also have to be turning your mind to your health. So we're going to be talking about things like diabetes awareness, the importance of giving blood. Okay, it's not just taking. On a day-to-day basis, a lot of people are losing their lives based on requiring blood, and you might not see the importance of it until it actually happens. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. The phone lines are open, ladies and gentlemen. You can check the comment, the chat section where you see the link there. Please do click, come on board. We are close to 4,000 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much if you've been part of this journey with me. I really appreciate it. And thank you also for joining me and watching me. Please, please, please do share, subscribe, and like this. If today is your first time coming in, let me put that QR code out here. You can scan this QR code, okay, to subscribe to this channel. You can, okay, we also have, if you also want to be part of Hobbs Global membership, okay, we have gold membership, we have silver membership, gold and silver membership. Each of them come with different perks for you, special access to special videos, which no other member has. Okay, please do jump in on board. Nombivi Clement says, listening to you this evening really enlightened me more about Pi Network. I will keep holding. Looking at the low price, I was panicking, but now that joined this broadcast, nothing will shake me again. Absolutely. Let nothing shake you. If you're a Pi member, if you're a pioneer, come on. Nombivi, look, Clement, thank you so much for this motivation. Any other person who's watching me, look, if after today, if after what you've learned today, you are not convinced and you want to exchange your I don't really know who you are, but that's up to you. Please do share with each and every person. Let's spread this on all social media platforms, X, Facebook, everywhere. Let people know that don't focus your attention on the exchange values. Don't let it pull you down. There is so much being cooked right now. Look, we can't eat everything. The pioneers, we have so much to eat. I'm telling you, there's so much to eat. And I'm not even trying to make it up. You know it, you've seen this, you can check it yourself. Nothing comes clean or clear as something that you can check it yourself. It's not just me talking, but you checking it too, and you see it, you read it, you get to see it. Like I said, you don't connect your wallet yet. They've said it there. It's a test. They are still testing there. And there, I was trying to get the information which talked about they being in the KYB process right now because they are waiting for the approval. But once the approval comes in, ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a ride. Like we've never seen that ride before. This roller is not a roller coaster. No. This is a high speed train moving straight, and only those who are keen enough and switched on will be able to jump in on this train and be able to ride it all the way to the very end. So if you're watching me, like I said, don't throw away your Pi coins. Don't sell them for cheap. No, I'm not selling, and I hope you're not selling to whichever exchange. Look, it can come all the way to 0.20. I don't care. I don't care. Let this PiDaoSwap come on board and you will see they will come begging. I'm telling you, Binance will come begging. All these are, and look, whether they beg or they don't beg, I don't care. Focus on the agenda, focus on developing, focus on the possibilities. If ever in doubt, come on to Hobbs Global. We'll be looking for the information, bringing it to you, motivating you, getting you out there so that you are well informed and you know what is up, guys. What is up? Since nobody's coming in onto the call session to join in, I want to say a big thank you to all hoppers who have been helping me. For those of you who are on the Hops Global WhatsApp platform, I know you haven't seen me for a while. My phone has an issue. It's being fixed at the moment, and it will be ready hopefully tomorrow. So once it's fixed, I'll come online. Full force will be ready to go. And do catch me later on. I'm off on annual leave at the moment, so I'll be coming in every now and then from today all the way to the end of the week. So stay tuned, subscribe. Please also subscribe to the membership, okay? Let's join in and let's push this channel all the way to the very top, because the information that I provide here is top tier. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Hops Global, and that's me out. Thank you and have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.
God, checked. Crypto, checked. Hoppers, welcome home. All systems engaged. Portal, open.